This is another video, really quick. I was checking out the SmackDown versus Raw 2011. I've already pre-ordered the game, and then not sure when it's coming out over here, but I assume it's the same time as it's coming out in the US, if not a bit later. Lex Luger is going to be in the game. He's one of the legends, along with British Bulldog and Bret Hart. Now there's space there for I think 8, maybe 10 or 10, I'm not sure, legends that are going to be in this game. Now I assume they're probably just going to put Dusty back in there, along with Bob Orton and Ted DiBiase and a few others, because they're not going to put Hulk Hogan or Ric Flair in there. So I just thought it was interesting. They've gone and put Lex Luger in this game. It's the first game he's been in since WCW Backstage Assault, so that's a big deal. In my opinion, anyway. I don't know if he needs the money or anything for it, but of all the people to pick, Lex Luger. For those of you who don't know who Lex Luger is, he's a former WCW champion. He tried to win the WWF title at SummerSlam. He won the match, but it was by DQ, so he didn't get the belt. He was in WWF for about two or 3 years. He was like the guy that kept getting shots at the title, but couldn't. He faced Yokozuna a couple of times. He's not the greatest of wrestlers, but he's one of those guys he was better of a heel than a babyface. He was known as the Total Package in WCW. He's one of the four horsemen. They tried to make him WCW tried to make him their version of Hulk Hogan. It never really worked. His finisher is the torch rack, which he puts up on the shoulders and moves back and forth. He's one of the guys I usually try to create on the games. He's not one of my all-time favorites, but he's usually one of the guys I want to create on the games. And unfortunately, unless he's got one of his finishes like the torture rack in there, I don't usually try and create him. He also he was tag partners with Sting. They won the belts a bunch of times. I've got to say though, I think Sting pretty much carried that team. He won the WCW title. He's won the WCW tag titles. He's former US champ, former television champion. So he's won a bunch of belts, but I don't think he won any in WWE. He never won the Intercontinental title. I know that. I know he might have gotten. I know he didn't win the WWE title. I know he wasn't there when the European title. He never won the Hardcore title. He might have won the tag titles. I don't think so though. He was tag partners with British Bulldog towards the end of his run. I think he was tag partners with British Bulldog in a team they called the Allied Powers, because they were both power wrestlers. I don't think that he won. I don't think he won any titles in. I can't remember. I don't think he won the tag belts though. But he's one of those guys. Like Cena, couldn't do much but did a lot. Anyway, that's it from me. Lex Luger in the 2011 SmackDown vs. Raw.